that votes are being counted and stages are being set for U.S. presidential nominees Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. On Election Day, the supporters and campaign workers for Harris are waiting in Howard University along with Kamala Harris, while Donald Trump and his running mate J.D. Vance are gathering with supporters at Palm Beach County in Florida. There are a lot of topics that has been trending this election, which is, of course, framing this election as well, such as reproductive rights, democracy. Reproductive rights were top of mind as some first-time voters in Nevada and Las Vegas. Many young college voters at one of the biggest universities in the Battle State awaited nearly an hour and a half to cast a ballot. Now, that's something that has been trending in these elections, reproductive rights. It is the final election day in U.S. So much is happening. This action-packed presidential race. Let's take a look at what the experts have to say.
Trump can pull any skullduggery rabbit out of a hat. He's done it before. He'll do it again. He'll start on it now. He'll start his rant. It's cheated. I got cheated out of everything. You know, he's setting the stage so he can then protest it. And this is really not very good to say these kinds of things before the polls have closed. There's a real legal issue about that, but legality is something Donald Trump doesn't really bear in mind.
We're seeing that there are a lot of undecided voters in this election, and that's very significant. What you also see is the way this plays out. Yeah, you quoted the non-college educated, the college educated, women, men. The whole election turns on, do you like Trump? Do you not like Trump? Yes, it's true. Trump talks about immigration and Harris talks about women's rights. It's true that there's certain appeal in each side, but the key thing that you find when you ask the voters is very simple. And you heard it in your own survey. I don't like Trump. I can't stand him. I can't stand that he would be president. I like Harris. I really like Harris because Harris has not articulated any policies. She talks in generalities, hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. We're going to fight if we win. I mean, really, she wants to be president of the United States. How about some details about what you're going to do? And I was astonished. I think I remembered it, but she's only been a candidate for 107 days for the presidency of the United States, which is arguably, possibly, the most important job in the world. It's extraordinary. This election is just an outlier. It's extraordinary. And I think the other part is the conflict, the words of conflict, fascist, garbage, all those words are very off-putting to the American people.
All 7 of the battleground states, or I'm sorry, I should say 5 of the 7 battleground states in the last 2 days, flying around on the campaign. And what I can tell you is that the Trump campaign this election cycle, is the strongest campaign by far that they've ever had. They've got a very professional organization. They've got a great message. They've got great rallies, and the support has been tremendous. So I actually think that they're probably the favorite in almost all of the battleground states that you talk about. And look, the battleground states are Georgia, they're North Carolina, Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. And I think that if you had to look at it, I think they're the favorites in all the states. Michigan's probably the biggest toss-up to me right now, but I think that they can actually have a very good night tonight, and I think it's probably going to win.
All right, that was the experts. But of course, results are swinging in so many states. We see North Carolina, Michigan. These are still swing states that the results are trickling in. Now, just to give you an update, now, such as Now, as Donald Trump and Kamala Harris have both opened their account in this action-packed presidential race, Donald Trump has won election in Florida and 9 other states. On the other hand, Harris has taken Washington, D.C. and 8 states, including Maryland, Massachusetts, Vermont, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and U.S. Capitol. But it all swings down to the swing states. Now, North Carolina, a crucial battleground in this year's election, is seeing a seesaw battle between both the candidates.